Welcome to the Know. I'm Brian. Nintendo is apparently working on a new model of the Switch, and rumor has it that it's going to be smaller and more portable. This comes from the Japanese publication Nikkei, which says that the new Switch could release as soon as this year. According to a translation courtesy of Nintendo Everything, they said that Nintendo is working on a, quote, smaller version of the Switch. Nikkei added that Nintendo has informed multiple suppliers and game development companies that they intend to release the new Switch as early as 2019. According to their affiliates, they are miniaturizing the console with portability and playing outdoors in mind, as well as cutting features to reduce the price and expand the user base. Okay, but for real, what features could they possibly be cutting from the Switch? It's pretty bare bones to begin with, just saying. Still though, this would not be out of character for Nintendo, which regularly releases many different versions of its consoles. Just look at how many 3DSs and 2DSs there are out there. Interestingly, Nikkei added that Nintendo also seems to be working on some sort of new online service, which they described as a new service aimed at game enthusiasts willing to pay more sometime in 2019. Damn it, Nintendo, how much more of my money do you want? I will give it to you. All right, speaking of the Switch, also, Nintendo is also teasing some sort of unannounced game. This comes from the Wall Street Journal's Takashi Mochizuki, who tweeted that Nintendo said it is preparing at least one unannounced title for Switch in fiscal year 19, and that fans would be delighted to know about it. So, don't know. We know it's not Metroid Prime 4. I'm going with F-Zero or Mother 3. Finally, let's do it. Yes. All right. So yesterday we talked about Nintendo's earnings report. Now it is Sony's turn. And guess what? PS4 still selling really well, even in its advanced age. The console has now sold more than 94 million units. That puts it up there with the best sellers of all time. To give you some perspective, only the Wii, the PS1, and the PS2 have crossed the 100 million mark when it comes to home consoles. So PS4 is definitely going to cross that too. Even more impressive, according to a chart from analyst Daniel Ahmad, the PS4 is only behind the Wii sales-wise at this point in its life cycle. Oh, and the PlayStation Network, it is making an insane amount of money. Ahmad noted that it made $12.5 billion last year. That is higher than Nintendo's total revenue for the year as a company. Just goes to show how important digital is. All right, let's talk about Animal Crossing. It is one of the most anticipated Switch games this year, especially among everyone here at the Know office. And Nintendo has said that it's coming in 2019, but they haven't given us a release date. But we might have one. The site GameBite contacted a retailer in the UK. They claim that the release date is, drumroll, April 29th, which that is really soon. This comes after a couple of people also noted on Twitter they heard the same thing. Particularly, user Lovehearts tweeted, "I went into GameStop to have a look at the Switch games, and I ended up placing a deposit on a pre-order for the new Animal Crossing game. It's going to cost €70, and it has a date of release of 29th April. But the guy said that's an estimate, and it could be here earlier. Obviously, take this with a grain of salt, but if it's true, we could be getting Animal Crossing a lot sooner than any of us expected. I'm for it." Speaking of Nintendo, if you have been craving a Dr. Mario fix, great news, they're about to release a free-to-play Dr. Mario game on mobile. It's coming early summer this year. They're making it in partnership with the South Korean publisher NHN Entertainment. It will be free to play, but of course, there will be in-app purchases, similar to what they've been doing with Fire Emblem Heroes and Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. Now, in a tweet, Nintendo of America also announced the news saying that the game will be called Dr. Mario World. Now, of course, Dr. Mario, classic puzzle game, first released back in 1990 for the NES. Lots of games like Bejeweled have taken cues from Dr. Mario. Nintendo probably thought, hey, you know what? We want some of that money too. We're going to get in on that. All right, that is all the news we've got for you on this Friday. Tell us what you think about all these stories down in the comment section below. For all your news from every corner of the internet, like this video, subscribe to The Know, hit us up on theknow.tv. Have a great weekend.
So freaking excited for Animal Crossing!
Now, this comes from the Japanese publication, Nikkei? Nikkei, okay. Okay. There will be in-app purchases, similar to what they've been doing with Fire Emblem Heroes and Animal Pocket.